It's The Drive. Good morning on the Fan Sports Network. Guests just keep rolling in. I told you at the start of the show we were loaded today. I was not joking around. Just had Big Max Christensen III, defensive tackle, Utah Tech, giving some insight on that Stephen F. Boston game. Now we're going to hit the Boulevard Home Game of the Week, and we've got 3 Dixie Flyers in studio, gracing us with their presence. Casey Fa'otoa, we've got Silas Russell, and we've got Jackson Barbin. And Silas, good morning, man. How you doing? You're up? You ready to go? You got all the homework done for the week so you can focus on this football game?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah? All right. Just checking. Jackson, homework done? You good? You good?
I got a little homework to do, but we're good.
All right. Casey, I can guarantee you already got your homework done. You look like a good student.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. Casey, how's the health of this team? Are you guys staying healthy at this point in the season? I know we got just 2 weeks in the regular season before the playoffs begin. Flyers overall, you guys doing okay in that department?
Yeah, I would say we're pretty healthy right now.
Okay, good. One of your big linemen, one of your buddies up in the trenches, he's gonna have to cast up. What happened? Did he break his hand in the Hurricane game or something, or the Desert Hills game?
He fractured up his hand, but he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be good.
I like that. Just rub some dirt on it, or did he actually have to go
dirt and play through pain, not injury.
What's it like blocking for guys like Silas and Jackson and Ran and Truman and all these weapons you've got in that offense of Coach Munkers? I mean, how fun is it in the trenches right now, Casey?
I mean, it's super fun, especially because they're playmakers. I'm like, if we're able to get our guys in block, they're able to just run it right up the middle or to the side, and it's super fun.
Yeah, I don't see you celebrating when Rand Sawyer gets a 60-yard plus touchdown. You're so far back there, you can't even celebrate with him in the end zone, man. You got to work on those wind sprints or what?
Shoot, I might have to run down there and do something.
Jackson, senior season for you. You guys have been coming back. What's been the secret, man? You guys come back against Pineview. You come back against Desert Hills. Like every week, it feels like you guys are 2 scores down at some point, and you guys just find a way. I mean, the Desert Hills game, you guys had 5 turnovers and still come back and win that game.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we haven't been starting off good, but it's just like the have-to mindset. Like at the second half, we have to do it. So that's kind of been our mindset. Hopefully we can change that and do it from the beginning.
What's it like playing in Coach Munker's offense? You've been, 3-year starter. You've got this offense figured out as good as anybody probably ever. And it's got to be fun because you never know what he's going to draw up and when he's going to go to a certain play. And you're making key plays at key moments. What's that like? Is it hard to understand? Is it very simplistic once you've been in the program for a couple of years?
No, it's pretty easy. Coach Munkers, he's a freaking great coach. He's a legend. And he's always got the right plays, and we just got to fall into what he has to call, and we'll make the plays.
Do you say yes, sir, or do you say yes, coach, or do you say yes, legend? How do you answer the coach when you're in practice?
I should say yes, legend, but no, I just say yes, coach.
Wyatt Truman, I mean, kind of a quarterback carousel. Munkers was searching for the guy early in the preseason, and obviously Wyatt wins that job. He doesn't look like he gets fazed by mistakes, which is kind of what you want from your quarterback, right?
Yeah.
What's he like? What's his practice like? How is he in the huddle, and what's he like on game day?
No, he's kind of just calm, cool, and collected. How you want a quarterback, and then I don't know. If he makes a mistake, he's chill about it. We'll all get him up, and then he'll go out there and make plays, and that's what we need.
Silas, you know what I mean? Like that, I'm going to that Desert Hills game, and he fumbles and he throws a couple interceptions, and I'm looking at him, and it doesn't look like he's frustrated or upset. It looks like he's already forgotten it happened. Is that true?
Yeah. We all also hype him up, and because quarterback's a key part in this offense, so yeah, we hype him up.
Who's the hype guy on this team? Who's the most fiery vocal leader for the Flyers?
I'd definitely say Jax and probably Junior
Coughlin?
Junior Coughlin, yeah.
He's had a couple good weeks.
Yeah, he does.
He going both ways. You going both? They won't let you play defense or what?
No, they won't let me play defense.
Casey, they letting you go a little bit both ways in the trenches?
Ever since I got hurt, Dubs has been having me on like life support or something. I want to. Maybe towards the end of the season.
Silas, I was asking Jackson about Coach Munkers. I mean, I agree. He's the legend. Like, I don't know if you realize it right now, but you're playing for one of the best offensive coordinators in the history of the state of Utah in high school football. Yeah. He won a bunch of state championships, won hundreds and hundreds of games. I mean, later in life you probably realize that, but when you're in the moment, you're just trying to execute the play, aren't you?
Yeah. And he's really good at getting the ball out to the playmakers and rotating out. Yeah.
What's Ran like? Ran seems like a bat out of hell. Like he runs like the world's on fire.
Yeah, he runs like a chicken with his head cut off. He's everywhere. So,
I mean, how many
but he's good.
big play? It looks like he shot out of a cannon, and obviously he's made some big plays for you guys down the stretch. Junior's made some big plays down the stretch the last couple weeks. I feel like everybody's looking at Crimson right now. They're undefeated, and you kind of forget you guys are undefeated too. You guys have a chance for a region title. What's the message been in the locker room? Has that been talked about? Like all your goals to win a region title are still intact with 2 weeks to go.
Yeah, yeah. We got 2 hard teams coming up, so we're focused on them. But there's still that we still want to take it. So
Jackson, what's been the message trying to slow down Tank Kelly Friday night? I mean, he's an athletic kid, man. He runs it, throws it. I mean, big arm. What's been the talk around Flyers practice this week trying to slow Tank down?
I'm not even sure. I'm not on defense, so I'm just like focused on offense. But I'm sure they got a great game plan, and they're all ready for him. So
Dan Odette won't let you play any defense either, huh?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he wants me to, but I just haven't. I just stuck to offense. So
Casey, you look at 2 weeks to go from your perspective. Like, how important is this game Friday night not to look past knowing Crimson's next?
Yeah, it's really important, especially got a chip on my shoulder and probably the rest of the seniors from what happened last year. So focus on this game, and then we'll focus on Crimson next week.
You're talking about Snow Canyon.
Yeah, Snow Canyon.
Yeah, well, Crimson's got a chip on their shoulder from what you guys did to them last year. If you remember right, they were undefeated, and you guys nipped them, and they had to share the region title with Snow Canyon. So, and then out of nowhere, Desert Hills wins the state championship. Jackson, you've been dreaming about state championship your whole career, man. What you guys? Here we go. Like this is crunch time.
yeah, I mean, we just gotta. I don't know. We can't really talk about it. We just gotta go do it. So yeah, we gotta take the chance what we got and go with it.
It feels like right now, if you guys could go win too, you guys could be probably. I mean, Snow Canyon's going to help you in the RPI. If you could beat Crimson, that would dramatically help you in the RPI. You guys could pop up there from where you're at right now. I think you're 10 or 11. You guys would pop up there in the top 4 probably with 2 more wins.
Yes,
Like, do you guys look at that, or is this just us media guys that look at the RPI? Come on, Brett looks at the RPI. Dad's Pops is looking at that once in a while, right?
No, I don't even know. I don't look at it. I just take it week by week. Look at the game, what's next, and go with it. And
So you
Gotta
didn't
get better.
know you were.
no, I don't even know where we're at right now. No.
I love that. Good for you.
Wait, where are we at?
I think you're 10th. Or it's 10 versus 11. I think Snow Canyon's 10. You guys are 11th going into this matchup.
All right.
So, I mean, you look trying to get a home bye, obviously, for the postseason. Go ahead, CC.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you guys, with all 3 of you being seniors here, this kind of being your last year, what's been that mindset going into it? I know for a lot of guys, it's kind of that, hey, this is the last chance. Do you guys have the aspiration to go on to the next level, or is it more just enjoying the moment, being here with your friends, being here with your brothers, and just kind of walk us through what it's like being in that senior mindset going through your last couple games here in the week?
You're kind of the vocal leader of this group, Casey.
We'll go all 3 of you, one at a time.
All right. Well, just living the moment. I mean, I've played football my whole life, and being able to play with Rax. I've been playing with Rax since like 3rd grade. I'm just living in the moment, and I'm not gonna play next level, but yeah.
yeah, obviously living in the moment. And most everybody wants to play the next level, but not the opportunity comes to everybody. So definitely living in the moment because it's probably all you're gonna get for football.
Silas, did you have any personal goals this year? Like you want to rush for a certain amount of yards, or you wanted to get an X amount of touchdowns?
Yeah, I did. I had high goals, but there's also a lot of weapons on this offense, so you don't get much touches with all these weapons. So
Two touchdowns though. I mean,
Yeah,
83 carries, 473 yards. I mean, you're averaging almost 60 yards a game.
yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good for how many touches I get and stuff. So
Who would you compare your running style to? Any NFL or college players?
obviously CMC. I love CMC. That's my dog.
Yeah.
So
Are you a Niners fan or just a CMC fan?
I used to be a I am a Panthers fan, so that's how I got started on CMC.
Okay, I bet you and Coach Virgin have something to talk about at practice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. Silas Russell, one of the seniors, only one 100-yard rushing game. How big would it be if you had a 100-yard game on Friday night?
I'm hoping they do not stack the box much, so it's gonna be a run game, hopefully.
What about you stat-wise this year? Like goals before the season compared to where you're at? You got a chance to accomplish all the goals you set, Jackson?
Yeah, I'm not really focused. I wasn't really focused on stats. I was just focused on trying to be a leader on this team. So, yeah, that was my main goal.
Goal line, red zone, like coach calls a play. When you know your number's called and why it's probably going to you if he gets the right read, what goes through your mind when you're like third and goal from the 9-yard line?
I'm pumped. I'm like, let's go. Give me the rock. Let's go. I trust White to give me the ball and make a good throw, and hopefully I can come down with it.
You got 4 touchdowns this year. You're averaging 64 yards a game. You got 32 catches, 453 yards. You have 10 more catches than anybody else on your team. Rand's second. He's got 22. Are you getting enough targets? Can we lobby coach to get you a few more?
I don't want to say that. I mean, coach is a good coach. He knows what he's doing. So just go with it.
I love it. Casey Snow Canyon, you said earlier you got a chip. I mean, they're kind of coming to this game trying to regroup. They lost to Desert Hills as well last time out, 31-21. So they're hungry to get back into the win column. You think it's gonna be a physical game? And has this year region football been more physical, say, than last year in your estimation?
I would say this year is probably a lot more physical because we had to change up our offense a little bit due to not having Jordan's who pulled a lot, so we had to do a lot of upfront blocking. So this year, but yeah.
I feel like just, football's changed in the last 20 years. Even in St. George, Utah, we're putting more and more people into the next level. We're getting guys bigger, faster, stronger. I mean, the training is unbelievable now that you guys get. I mean, Jackson, what do you ever stop thinking football? Like the off season, you're into two-a-days, you get into the season. I mean, you think about it, like the last 8 or 9 years of your life have been focused on getting good to play Friday nights.
Yeah, I mean, football's always on the mind. Like you're watching football on Saturdays, Sundays you're watching football. But I'm a big fisherman, so after I go on a Saturday, I'll just go out, go to the pond, just relax, go catch some fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? With the boys, or did you take a date?
Both. Yeah. I'll do
Okay.
both. Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly with the boys, but sometimes I'll take a date or something.
Okay. That sounds like that's how golf is for me. Hey, when I want to go, I do get out away from the game and just relax a little bit. Believe it or not, I enjoy the game of golf. As frustrating as it gets, you can get frustrated fishing too if you're not catching anything.
Yeah.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Because I know you got these angles with your camera now. You can make those fish.
Oh, yeah, I can hold it out there.
Yeah,
like,
you can make those fish look bigger than they really are. There's a fisherman trick or two out there.
Yeah, well, my dad works out in Oklahoma, so I went out there and caught it was like 25-pound flathead catfish, so that was pretty cool.
25-pound catfish?
Yeah,
Jackson, let's hear you go ahead and compare your biggest catch as far as the fish you pulled out, and then your biggest catch you've had on the field. What's your favorite out of the two?
Shoot, I don't know. I'd say probably football. Since we're sticking with football right now, I'd probably say football.
Over the years, we've seen you go up and make some pretty crazy catches. I mean, you have a jump ball radius that not a lot of kids in region do have. So, speaking on that athleticism, how does it feel when you're out there and you get to make those big plays? Do you just kind of live in that moment, or do you think every time as a wide receiver one, you just, hey, I'm open, give me that ball?
Probably both. I don't know. I live in the moment. I love going up there, making the catch, scoring a touchdown, and then hearing the crowd cheer up. I don't know. It's fun.
I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I might not get a chance to talk to you before next Friday night. When you're going against Archie, who's your cousin.
Yeah.
And you're going against Still, another cousin. Like, are these two games, like, is there bragging rights on the line? Is there a little family feud going on, or is it all pretty fun, pretty kosher?
I feel like there's low-key some bragging rights in there, but just, I don't know, mostly just
All comes out at the
humble,
Thanksgiving dinner table, huh?
Yes, sir.
Does the loser even get invited to Thanksgiving dinner at Grandma's house?
Jeez. That's a little too far. No, they get invited.
Okay.
Grandma Penny's she's loving it.
She wants everybody there.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson Barb, Silas Russell, big Casey Fuatoa in the studio. I still don't know if I said your name right, Casey. You should say your name for me one more time so I can.
Fa'otoa.
Fa'otoa. And it's a lot of A's and O's.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to say, though. Fa'otoa. I got it. You guys, thanks for stopping by the studio. Good luck against the Warriors tomorrow night. And tell Coach Munkers thanks for letting you drop by and hang out with us and talk some football. And a little bit of fishing. You like to fish?
I tried to fish once and it didn't go well. So I'm gonna leave that to Barb.
You're out.
I'm out.
You're out on the fishing.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do what's your hobby? Big gamer? A little Madden?
Little Madden, not anymore. Little
Bowler?
music.
You throw some strikes at the local lanes?
Nah,
Not a bowler.
I'll take that too. Big bowler.
Yeah, Barb don't want that smoke though.
You-
Bowling?
Hopefully you're smoking a pig and I'm invited. I want some Kahlua pork.
Maybe I'll invite you to the next one.
All right.
Next luau.
All right. All right. So, me and Silas want some pork, man. So what's your hobby? Talking about this guy's fishing and he's smoking a pig. What do you do when you're not thinking football?
Not much. I like to golf a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think that'd be-
You hit it straight?
Nah. I just try to hit as hard as I can.
Okay.
Anywhere.
That's good. Chicks dig the long ball.
Yes, sir.
The Dixie Flyers in the building. Guys, good luck tomorrow night against the Warriors. It's our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. We'll have the game right here on the Fan Sports Network and streaming on the fansportsnetwork.com as well as KSLSports.com. Again, pregame about 6:45, kickoff 7 o'clock from Dixie High. We'll take the break. We'll come back. Lots more coming up on the Fan. Good morning.